Hey there, YouTube. This is Brian with Pixel Pals Games coming at you with a dinosaur deck profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I really like this deck. I think it's still really, really good. And I want to share what I run with everybody because I think it's really good. So for starters, running two of the big boy. Not a whole lot of reason to run more than this, just because he's hyper searchable and, double evolution builds a card that exists and it's wonderful. So, two of this guy. We've run three of the big boy, or the good boy, Soleating Oviraptor, because he searches out everything. He dumps Coatless to the graveyard so he can get double evolution pulled directly to hand. It's just, he makes everything run wonderfully. So, going on, Baby Sarasaurus, you destroy him off of anything, and you search the entire deck to special summon. It's great. Special summon Oviraptor off of him, and, you get the whole chain going. One Overtext Squatless just because you only need to see one, period. You can run two, but I've kind of optimized this build a bit, so one is perfect for me. One Miscellaneousaurus because that's all I can run, and one Jurek Ayla because I will fight anybody who says that card is not good. Going into High Speed Royal Jambara or Trishula is wonderful. So, off of that, Dinosaur Prankratops, because a searchable Prankratops is the best Prankratops. And that is actually it for the Dino lineup. Over here, we've got my favorite tech, the True King Engine, which is 3 Agnamazud and 1 Bostros, because you want to see this guy in your opening hand. You want to search this guy off a diagram. So, with that, you get the 2 out, go to True King of all Calamities, and then just your opponent's going to have a bad day. After that, I run a full Kaiju package in here because Kaijus are still wonderful. So we've got the 2 Dogeron, Kamungus, and Gameciel. For me, this is perfect because Dogeron is special summonable off of different effects in the deck, and Kamungus and Gameciel are the 2, in my opinion, best Kaijus to run because they're like the 2 weakest. So might as well go with that. Good stuff, and 3 Ash Blossom Joyous Spring because she's a great hand trap, and I can pop her off of True King Agnamazud to get that trainer rolling. Ash is pretty self-explanatory. After that, we're getting into the spell package. 3 Fossil Dig because Rhoda for Dinos is great. Double Evolution Pill at 3 because you have to see this card to make this deck pop. And running it at 3 with Overtext Quatless, searching it, it's just perfect. Outside of that, we've got the 3 Dragonic Diagram, 5 Dragonic Diagram, because Terra. Obviously got to make the True King package live. Diagram can pop Baby Sarasaurus, get the whole trainer rolling. 3 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, because that card at 3 is choice. And Foolish Burial, because Quatless to the graveyard, Miscellaneousaurus to the graveyard. It's a great extender for the deck. That is the entirety of the main deck. Real simple, real concise. Moving on to the extra deck. Like to keep things a little spicy in here. Nightmare package, because Phoenix and Cerberus are generic. I don't like things. Really good cards. Underclock Taker for when you just need to link something off. Because Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is 3,500. You can literally take anything in the game down to, bite-sized pieces. Summon Sorceress, because she's Summon Sorceress. She allows for extensions, and special summoning Prankratops off of this is really, really spicy. Outside of that, getting into the Synchros, Trishula and High Speed Royal Jambara, like I said. This enables OTKs that normally wouldn't be able to happen since Jurek Ayla is so searchable in the deck. And Trishula is fun just because turn 1 Trishula is actually kind of a fun play. Especially since this deck is capable of Trishula and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, or Trishula and True King of all Calamities turn 1, which is kind of nuts. You need a very specific hand for it, but when it happens, it's pretty hot. Evolzard Logia and Evolzard Dolka, because these two are just really good generic Dino cards. Abyss Dweller shuts down half the decks in the meta. Castell is a really fun tech choice. True King of All Calamities is True King of All Calamities. Really easy to make in this deck. Super consistent. I can get into that almost every single goddamn game. Tornado Dragon, because back row removal is a thing that you need to do. And Gaga Cowboy, because winning in time is great, which brings me to the next choice. Gustav Max, win in time. And Ravenous Tarantula helps you win in time. Really fun. Make your opponent kill yourself, or kill themselves. You don't typically use the extra deck a ton, but when you do, it feels great. So, yeah, there it is. A real simple, effective, True King build of dinosaurs, and feel like giving it a shot, do it. It's a lot of fun, super consistent. 9 out of 10 hands are more than playable, and I play through hand traps and disruption. This deck is fun and reliable. It's all faithful for me. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. If you got any questions or comments, make sure to let us know down below, and subscribe if you want to see more cool content like this. Later.